Honey, don't throw out that leftover spaghetti. Welcome to RV Kitchen, honey, where all my meals are cheap, easy, and delicious, and miracles are made on some leftovers. All right, grab yourself 3 eggs if you got them, and then you're going to take and beat those up in a bowl. And baby, use that strong hand. Beat them well. And a tip that I learned from my family is that season as you go. So a little salt and a little black pepper. Even if it's something that simple, just a little bit will go a long way, honey. And then to that, we're going to add in some heavy cream because why not richen this on up? If you only have milk, honey, that will work just fine. Now, grab yourself a skillet, honey. A nice shallow one would do fine. And then you're going to toss in some of that spaghetti. Not all of it, about half of it will do you. And I like to use a pair of tongs on this part so I can separate and get a nice good layer. But honey, don't fret over it. Up next, you're going to lay down some cheese. Yes, we're going to go with a good sharp cheddar here. And then on top of that, we're going to go ahead and pile on some more spaghetti. Now, for the cheese, honey, feel free to use whatever you got on hand. Ooh, looking fabulous. Okay, now we're going to take and pour over that lovely egg mixture and just kind of get it all over. Don't stress. And what's going to happen is that's going to seep down into the bottom and just kind of work it, give it a little shake there, and then finish it off with a good hefty amount of Parmesan cheese. I like to go ahead and season the top with little pepper flakes and maybe some Italian seasoning since we're working with the spaghetti. But let me tell you, I've made this with chicken spaghetti before and it is good. And to top it off, we're going to add a few little pads of butter. And then you're going to take and pop the lid on there, keep that heat at a medium to a low, medium, high, if that makes any sense. And just let that rock on for about 15-20 minutes. Check on it every now and then, but leave that lid on. And then I like to pop the lid off for about 5 minutes and just kind of let that do its thing and evaporate some of that moisture. And then, oh yes, look at that. And honey, before you know it, you have a fabulous frittata. And baby, you can totally do this in the oven in a casserole dish. It works just fine. And in fact, I like it because it's a little bit crispier. But honey, a good way to figure out if this is ready or not is grab yourself a little butter knife, and then you're going to take and just kind of lift up on a good edge. And if it's got a good color on it, oh yes, just like that, and it's holding fine, it's ready to go. Now honey, you can have this on its own, or if you want to serve it up with a good vegetable, I chose steamed carrots tonight, but even a simple salad would be nice. And can you believe that was out of leftovers? If you're like me, honey, and you cook spaghetti like you're cooking for an army, well, this is a great recipe to keep on hand. Now, while I serve you up a good old bite, y'all don't forget to comment down below and hit that heart button. Open up, baby.